your funnel isn't converting like it should, chances are, it's leaking money. Not because of bad design or missing CTAs. Because of stuff you don't even see. I'm talking about silent revenue killers I find in almost every funnel I audit. They look small, but they add up fast. Stick around and I'll show you 5 places your funnel might be bleeding sales, and how to fix each one before it costs you more. Let's start with the first leak that's probably hitting you right now. You're celebrating lead numbers. Your marketing team is high-fiving because they hit 500 leads this month. But here's what's actually happening behind the scenes. Most of those leads aren't qualified. Your marketing team is passing contacts to sales who aren't ready to buy, don't have budget, or aren't even the decision maker. Think about this for a second. You're a sales rep in marketing, just dumped 500 leads on your desk. You start calling. Half of them don't answer. The other half aren't even close to ready to buy. What happens? You ignore them. Research shows that most leads get neglected because sales teams can't tell the difference between a hot prospect and someone who just downloaded a free guide. It's like filling a bucket with a giant hole in the bottom. You can pour in all the water you want, but you're not actually holding more water. The hidden cost here isn't just wasted leads. It's the time your sales team spends sorting through garbage instead of closing deals. Alright, let's talk about something I see in almost every funnel audit. Your tech stack is a mess. Your CRM talks to your email tool, kinda. Your website tracks stuff, sorta. Analytics is there, but no one checks it. Nothing's really connected. So here's what happens: the lead opts in. That info goes into your CRM. Sales gets the notification and calls them, but has zero idea what the lead actually looked at. Meanwhile, the email system starts sending beginner stuff, even if the lead was deep diving your pricing page yesterday. See the problem? That lead is now getting 3 different experiences, one from sales, one from email, one from the site, and none of them make sense together. It feels messy. And when things feel messy, people don't trust you. And when they don't trust you, they don't buy. So what do? At this point, it's usually best for you to sync your systems. You want to make sure sales actually sees what marketing sees and stop treating tech like a checklist. Treat it like part of the customer experience, because if your backend's broken, your funnel is too. The set and forget myth. Okay, here's a big one, and I guarantee this is happening in your funnel right now. You wrote your email sequence months ago. Maybe even last year. 5 emails, maybe 10. You set it up, scheduled it, and haven't touched it since. And now? Every single lead gets the same thing. Whether they just found you, or they've been stalking your pricing page all week. That's a problem. Because not all leads are equal. Some people are ready to buy today. Some need more info. Some are still figuring out if they even have a problem. But your funnel doesn't care. It just sends the same messages in the same order, no matter what people actually do. So here's what that looks like: a hot lead hits your site, checks out your offer, maybe even books a call, and your funnel is still sending them, "Hey, here's who we are" emails. Totally out of sync. This is what I call lazy automation. And yeah, it worked in 2014. Now, it just looks like you're not paying attention. People expect more. They expect content that adapts to what they do, not something you wrote 8 months ago and forgot about. So here's the move: 1. Start segmenting, or 2. Use behavior triggers. And make sure you're sending based on what actually happened, not just what you hoped would happen. Alright, let's talk about something that messes with way more businesses than they want to admit. Hope-based forecasting. You know what I mean. You open up the pipeline, look at a few deals, and go, yeah, this one looks good, this one's promising, this one, maybe. But if we're being real, you're guessing. Most sales leaders I talk to, they don't even trust their own forecasts. Because deep down, they know a bunch of those deals are already dead. They just haven't pulled the plug. Like, how long has that one deal been thinking about it? 3 months? 4? But you leave it in the forecast because it might close, right? Meanwhile, you're making decisions based on numbers that don't exist. Hiring, budgeting, making promises to your team, all built on deals that were never real in the first place. And when those fall through, now you're behind. You're scrambling. It's not just missed revenue, it's a chain reaction across your whole business. You need data. You need clarity. Not optimism with a spreadsheet. The invisible handoff leak, this one, is brutal. Because it's not obvious. But it costs you more than you think. It's the handoff problem. Here's how it goes: marketing captures a solid lead. Great. They pass it to sales, and then, nothing. No follow-up for 3 days because sales is swamped. By the time someone reaches out, the lead's ice cold. Or maybe sales does close the deal, hands it off to onboarding, and onboarding drops the ball. No welcome email. No kickoff call. The new customer sits there thinking, did I just make a mistake? And the wild part? Everyone thinks they did their job. Marketing says, we brought in leads. Sales says, we closed the deal. But the customer experience? Broken. And that disconnect? That's what kills trust. Kills momentum. And eventually, kills revenue. If you're not tracking what happens between the stages, you're not managing your funnel. You're just hoping nothing breaks. But things are breaking. You just don't see it until it's too late. Now here's where it gets interesting. AI isn't just hype anymore. It's actually solving these funnel leaks. Like, right now. Let me show you. Struggling with lead quality? Tools like Employer AI help you find high-intent leads. They can enrich your lead data and sync it across your platforms. Suddenly, your CRM, email, and site aren't strangers anymore. Still running those dusty old nurture emails? Ragey. AI builds real-time sequences that actually respond to what people do. Not just send email 3 on day 3. Like actual adaptive messaging. Still forecasting with vibes and a spreadsheet? Improvido AI agent shows you live funnel performance, what's leaking, what's working, and what's about to blow up. And those painful sales handoffs? Salesforce AI sales agent acts like a digital rep that never forgets a follow-up. No more oops, we forgot to onboard that client moments. These aren't beta tools. They exist. They work. And they're fixing the exact problems we just walked through. Your homework, spoken style, all right, real talk. Don't add this to your to-do list. Don't bookmark it for later. Pick one leak. Just one. And audit it today. Start with your last 100 leads. How many were actually qualified? Boom, there's your first leak. Check your tools. How many are you duct taping together right now? That's your second leak. Open your nurture sequence. When was the last time you updated it? Leak number 3. Look at your pipeline. How many deals are still maybe after 3 months? There's number 4. And finally, map your handoff process. Where do leads usually get lost? That's 5. Start with the one that feels uncomfortable. The one that makes you think, ugh, not that. Because that's probably where you're bleeding the most money. How many of these leaks are draining your funnel right now? If you found even one, you're already ahead of most businesses. They're still pouring water into buckets with holes in the bottom. But knowing about the leaks isn't enough. You need to plug them. If you want help identifying exactly where your revenue is leaking and how to fix it, check out the link in the description. We've helped businesses plug these exact leaks and the results speak for themselves. Hit subscribe if this opened your eyes to something you hadn't considered before. And drop a comment letting me know which leak you're going to tackle first. Your funnel doesn't have to bleed money. But it's up to you to stop the bleeding. This has been Rita from clicksandthings.com. See you in the next one.